We were all just talking about how much we hated babies.
I'm really excited that Bray Wyatt, who we're speaking about today on Ring Gear Remix, is having JoJo's baby, or JoJo's having, it doesn't matter. They're having a baby together, and I think it's going to be really cute.
Anyway, welcome to Ring Gear Remix. It's the podcast where we talk about a wrestler and their current character and their current look, and we discuss any changes we would make to either or both. Usually both. Today,
It's usually completely different from anything they are.
As you have gathered from the intro that we just did, we are talking about Bray Wyatt. Many of you requested this, in part because Bray Wyatt already has a bit of a new look. He's been
although I guess by the time this comes out, it might not be new anymore.
Well, Bray Wyatt had a new look several weeks ago, and we have opinions on it. We have opinions on his old look. We have opinions on things that aren't his look yet.
It looks like he's approaching a pastel goth.
Well,
look.
let's start with his I guess his last look. Is that where should we go with where he was and what his character was, or are we going to start from right now?
No, we'll start with what his character was.
Yeah, so
spooky cult leader,
Swamp Witch
with magic,
Rock on.
evil powers.
Yep. Wearing
can telekinetically control giant projection cockroaches.
I don't know if I knew that detail.
Really?
Remember when they did that weird House of Horrors match and there was just cockroaches all over the ring?
I kind of don't remember that. No,
but that's cool.
That sounds appalling.
It was so stupid.
It feels like they just haven't known what to do with him for a couple years.
They don't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
I really miss that we didn't get Sister Abigail to the full extent.
Yeah, they just really never did anything with that.
I was so fucking excited about that.
They just never did a thing with it.
Never did a thing with it.
So his old look was very much like just run-of-the-mill, not necessarily financially
Gutter
well-off
punk.
white person.
Crusty, gutter.
Just like a cargo pant and
Look dirty.
A shitty thrift store shirt, sometimes a terrible hat.
A lot of the times a terrible hat.
That fedora.
Yeah.
Gross.
And then maybe a dreadlock. Not maybe, definitely a dreadlock and a big old beard.
Well,
He just looked like unkempt, and that he's bought a lot of secondhand clothing.
the great news is that it looks like they're cleaning him up a little bit.
Yeah.
Slicking him back, cleaning him up.
So, yeah.
He's a dad now, y'all. So, like...
He's probably not a dad at the time of...
I don't know.
This release.
Who knows?
We don't know.
I don't know how babies work.
I thought of how I would redo the character.
Okay.
Wait, so we should discuss the existing...
Sorry, I just got excited.
No. So we've got... he's shaved the sides.
Mm-hmm.
It appears that they may have bleached to a lighter blonde just the front of his balding head. And then the back is still dreadlocks, though fewer dreadlocks, because, again, we shaved the sides. And then his beard is currently a real clean trapezoid. Just great sharp angles. You could teach a geometry class off of it. It's not going to stay that way, but at least in the barbershop, it was pointy.
Correct.
Clothing unclear, but I'm sure that will come with some manner of change because he can't have that clean of a cut in that dirty of an outfit.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're going to redesign some of that shit. Accident report, it sounds like you've already got some thoughts on where we're going. Where are we going?
So, he comes out in as a butcher, but like an old school butcher that also might work in an insane asylum. But all of his clothes are clean. So it's just like a white doctor suit with a big heavy leather apron and big leather gloves and maybe a big butcher knife. Much cleaner, kind of but still very frightening.
I'm really nervous about that.
Sort of maybe a doctor in Human Centipede 1 situation.
Interesting. My worry whenever we go old-timey with a very well-shaped beard is that they just look like someone who moved to Williamsburg recently.
You know, the dreads will... He's covered in tattoos and dreads,
Yeah.
and if you put a big leather apron, he might look like a bit of a Williamsburg barber. I see that as a problem with this. However, if you give him an intimidating accessory, I think that would prevent that. Because he's not going to be, like, if he's holding just like a big butcher knife or something.
I think, and maybe this won't help, but I think just, I mean, in general, it will help to get rid of the dreadlocks. I wonder if he makes more sense with the beard, but just shaved bald.
Probably.
I don't want to see him shaved bald, but also those dreads, maybe not.
I think that in
either.
terms of if we're going to go for a scary character, I think the old-timey butcher definitely makes more sense bald than dreadlocks.
For sure. For sure.
I like that direction. I mean, whatever we do, we're going to have to address the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
They're not great.
I don't like him.
And we don't need to be doing that anymore. We can do something else. So let's once we chop him off, there's not a lot left to work with because his hairline already starts basically behind his ears. So I think it's just time to shave it, kiddo. Like you had your run with that hair. You had a good run with having hair. What else we got?
I agree.
Embrace the change.
I don't know what to say about him.
What
I think the butcher
like
knife.
that character. You
I
actually
like him
really
as
like
he
that
is.
character.
I kind of like him as he is. I just wish they would like really lean into that character they gave him.
It's
Like,
true. He doesn't take it
the
far
swamp
enough in a
witch,
way.
like-
yeah.
dude.
Why does he have mystical powers?
Why does he have mystical powers? Why is he not fighting the demon anymore?
Yeah, there's just like what like.
Well,
The
here-
story was always just like he came out and like rambled about something vaguely apocalyptic and then fought someone. and
This is
usually
probably
lost.
why I like him. Is like random ramblings.
you know,
But, like those ramblings have to have like a direction at
Yeah.
some point, and they just don't.
so if we're gonna go Brooklyn witch direction with it, the other option is Azrea.
Oh.
Wow! You're gonna have to explain.
That definitely popped into my head as you were
So-
just
You're gonna
saying
have to
that.
explain Azrea.
If we are going to take Bray Wyatt in the direction of a witch, then we are going to make Bray into a non-gender conforming
Gender non-conforming.
gender non-conforming. Thank you. Sorry, I've had a glass of rosé, a big glass. So we're gonna make Bray into a gender non-conforming witch shop owning, tarot card reading, drag doing, Facebook fight getting into,
Loose fabric wearing,
deep advice giving. Oh yeah.
kicky, not flippy, but kicky, very kicky.
Yeah, we're like just a modern day Stevie Nicks with a big old beard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But pissed off
Ready to fight.
Yeah.
about anything.
Defending the people that can't defend themselves.
With a bold makeup look.
Oh.
With a heavy contour, a glittery eye.
Yeah.
It's a very different direction.
Just like bones hanging from him.
Oh yeah. I think
An
that
Crystal.
elegant necklace.
He'll just walk
bone
into the.
necklace.
They'll just walk into the ring and hand their opponent a crystal.
either direction works.
You don't know what that crystal is absorbing, but it's probably your soul.
I like Bray in the I like Bray as the old-timey butcher, and I like Bray as modern day drag witch, and I think that neither will be chosen, but either will work beautifully.
Old-timey day look is Bray Wyatt. Drag queen witch is Sister Abigail.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Fuck. That is the full Finn Balor
Like
moment.
in the bottom of that butcher shop.
And
what
then
is happening?
then the demon will have to fight Sister Abigail someday.
Fuck.
Y'all, that took me there. That's correct.
Also, I
Especially-
just want like a chance for Bray Wyatt to walk in with a slab of meat and slap somebody with it.
That would be weird.
I also like that the butcher then
He should come to the ring with raw meat.
Yeah.
He should just holding it.
Smack a bitch
Yeah.
up.
But like the butcher then has a very structured, mostly white look.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the witch
Azrae is all
a
dark.
flowy black look.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very
Very long, flowy gown, like
Yeah.
with a train behind them.
and like diaphanous. It's just like so. It's so contrasting.
Yeah.
And like the butcher, very like masculine with the angular beard, and then the witch feminine in like the contouring and the makeup, and it's just like two very different sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
I love.
He also
that.
has to wrestle a little different as either character.
Yeah.
I mean, I think only the witch does the backbend.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that crab walk, that is for the witch, and that is for Sister Abigail alone.
Yeah.
She takes the backbend. The butcher does not.
No. The butcher is very forward movement. You think Sister Abigail is moving backwards, but it appears that way, but she's really not.
Oh, there's so much to do character-wise with this. Like the dual personality.
And you could do like the butcher is a heel, but Sister Abigail's a face.
and then Chelsea Green comes up as an apprentice.
Oh, wow.
The butcher's apprentice.
And then at WrestleMania in 5 years, it's the demon versus the psycho bride versus Sister Abigail. We just booked years of WrestleManias for you, Vince.
Y'all. We are so much better at this than anyone currently working. I don't want to say anyone because I don't know most.
Also
of them.
better than we could have imagined.
And we're actually really
good
Seriously,
at it.
give us an hour, a box of wine, and
we'll
three
just
characters.
redesign all of your characters that are not working. It's going to be fine.
This is what we just need to start.
We'll
Gas Leak
also
Wrestling, 'cause we're gonna
privately
be so much better.
redesign-
Gas Leak Wrestling is my favorite project that I really want to make happen someday.
We'll also privately redesign your D&D characters if you need a.
I'll add a Patreon tier where we'll give you a makeover. You or a fictional character that is one of your avatars. We'll figure it out.
Get Lillian on it. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Are there any closing thoughts with Bray? Things that we need to tie
other
up?
than that, we're geniuses. No.
Yeah, we really
Fucking
knocked that one out of the
genius.
park. Everyone, as always, thank you so much for listening. You can rate, subscribe, share, comment, whatever else you do. I'm not technologically advanced. I should live in a hill somewhere. It's been
Or a swamp.
It's been wonderful talking to you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.